Blessings, everyone. It's Keegan with a solstice ceremonial encounter for priming, getting ready for the solstice. It's the 18th today. In the next few days, we are going to be enjoying a portal. I got too many lights on now. It's amazing the transformation that's happening. I actually just had these air conditioning guys show up and bring me air conditioning in my office, which is amazing. It's just blowing on me right now, and it's brand new mini split air conditioning unit. Uh, and they put one in each of the two bedrooms here. So very pleasing. Before that, I was piping like I couldn't find like air ducting material in this city here where I'm staying in Bar, Montenegro. I was looking all around different stores, didn't find anything. And so I just cut the tops and bottoms off of these big water bottles. I've been getting some spring water with the intention of using the bottles as bricks. I'm a fan of bottle bricks, which is, a technique that comes kind of from the Earthship school of if you watch the documentary Garbage Warrior, Mike Reynolds in Taos, New Mexico, and many people across the world since then, um, building from garbage. So it's bottle bricks, you can stuff garbage inside uh, a bottle, a plastic bottle, or other type of bottle, or uh, even cans. Also, they use cans, and it makes it disappear. Right? You can make a wall out of it, and then the garbage is just being used as a construction material, but you don't see it because you'll put a layer of plaster or adobe or something over the top, so you don't even see that there's bottles inside there. You don't see the garbage. So I've done that a couple places before, like volunteering down in Peru. I was making a garden wall like that, and in Belize, some bottle brick action. Where else? different different opportunities uh, in my roving adventures of permaculture action. And I use these bottles. Instead of using them for bricks, I turned them into an air duct. And so I was piping the cold air from the mini split air conditioning unit in the living room in my apartment into the office over here. So it's like using plastic bags to connect the bottles. They're like that, right? And now I don't have to rely on that fandangle system anymore because there's a mini split right here inside the office, and it's wonderful. So celebrating the cool air. It's quite warm and also humid here in Montenegro. I live in the south part of the country, so it's a bit less humid than northern, where there's the big bay. Um, but still, yeah, it's like the whole sea surrounding areas of this Adriatic Sea stays pretty humid during the summer when the sun is just hitting that water and turning it into gas. So I'm so happy to be sharing this solstice anticipation, this delight, because it's the height of light here in Northern Hemisphere, and ramping up towards a wonderful solstice when the sun is at its highest arc and stands still for 3 days or so before it starts to move into an arc of lesser and lesser height, moving back towards the autumn season. And so already it's here. Already it's almost here. Today's the 18th. And I would just like to share the magic of this. I sent out an email, my newsletter, the Integratefulness newsletter, about this wonderful solstice ceremony I've been going to online over the last few years with Dr. Azra Bertrand of the Biomancy University. And that's, he's sharing a lot of science behind what happens, the magic of the science that happens with the Earth's magnetic field and how it opens up, and there's this special solstice connection that happens between Earth and Sun, and it's like a priming. It's like the beginning of the whole upcoming season until the following solstice. It's it's bringing all the light codes for life to move and dance forward in all the amazing different ways that life dances and exists here on the earth. So it's a time for us to connect with that spiritual luminosity of the sun coming in, penetrating the earth, the union of the masculine and the feminine within ourselves and in our environment, in our cosmic reality, and to embrace all of who we are, to integrate these codes, and to be able to move forward with grace towards our divine alignment, towards the fulfillment of our agreements that we're making on a spiritual level. And that is, make no mistake, that is the agreements that we make in the mundane world of our day-to-day exchanges. It's a sacred environment we live in. It's a sacred, rare, and beautiful treasure to exist in a body on the earth, to be breathing this air together, inspired with spirit. And so I invite you all to breathe deeply into this solstice time, to let your feeling nature feel the nature of who you are and how you are becoming in this unprecedented moment. We are imaginal, dreaming, creating, interconnected weavers of the fates deep within our beings, at the center of all things, which is everywhere. Today, I had the pleasure to interview Kadar Brown about the medicine wheel, spiritual technology, and he shared the wisdom that everything is everything, meaning this is universal connectivity expressing within us in every moment. So may we become aware of our connectivity. May we feel deeply. May we arrive into presence to be connected with the authentic, golden, beloved, the essence of our royal and solar selves, grounded here in terrestrial realm. We are the ground crew of a star family. We all come from the starlight, from the stardust, from the plasma beings that are the main biology of this universe, floating through space, embodying the life force principle in a subtle way. And we have extended from that origin, from that primordial past of spirit and plasma, spaciousness, consciousness, into this dense realm of the earth, into this rocky reality, to step one foot in front of the other into the involution of spirit, the marriage of spirit with matter. And there are many who would consider it a limitation, and yet we are opening through limitation. We are bringing freedom forth through form. We are light in formation. And there's a natural guidance, a natural ebb and flow, a harmonic interweaving that we are tuning into through our biology and through our spiritual nature, through the breath that we breathe and the feeling, the vibrations, the psychic perceptions we share. It's one field of consciousness with all life on Gaia, Mother Earth. We are becoming a flower blossoming, ready to show forth our beauty, to bloom for all the universe to behold, and spread our fragrance. Spread the essence of our message of love, the Earth's message of love for all the universe, expressing through us her minute extensions, her embodiment, evolution, her biology. We are all part of this Mother Earth, and she is a beauty. We are a beauty. And we are guided to live the beauty way. I affirm now the grace of our nature, to embrace our truth, to embrace the beauty, the elegance, the simplicity, the abundance, the full range of expression, the deep darks, the depths of feeling, to the heights of our intellect and our fluid nature and our flight through the sky, the trajectory of our cosmic orbit, spiraling in perfect synchronization with all of the universe, with our divine sister planet Venus, with the flight of Mercury. I'm working with myself now in this fifth stage of alchemy that I'm working through, astrological connection of the throat chakra, expressing my truth, sharing my message, communicating this feeling, this oneness, this love, this potential, and this potential expressed. Rapid. Frequency is accelerating. We are in the fire of the solstice energy and stepping into greater heat and greater transformation. That magical fire that transforms all the things which are not serving us into perfect purpose, effortless elevation. Upwards and onwards while we continue involving our spirit deeper into this realm to fully embody and be with Mother, to become unified with Mother Earth. Father Sky and Mother Sky. You know, I've just been in Egypt recently, the first time in this incarnation. And there is Newt, the sky goddess. It's interesting how we have things in their opposites, right? Father sky, and there's mother sky as well. The mother moon, sister moon, and many cultures also think of the moon as man, as a masculine presence. And each thing contains the opposite, like the yin yang. So let us embrace them both together and weave them masterfully in our beings, in our expression, feeling the flow of when we are meant to express and move forward and take decisive action, and when we are meant to rest and receive. And it's a beautiful dance between them now in this solstice. So may you be blessed to dance that dance with beautiful grace, and may it be a guide dance that brings you guidance for your highest evolution going forward. Blessings to all. This priming is activated. The solstice priming, the great ring, may it ring out across the airwaves, through the wires, and find whoever is meant to receive it. And I welcome you to come and share the Aquarian Renaissance Roundtable meetings. This is me on it by myself now. I mean, I'm unified with the spirit in my team, and those who are watching, we are intermingling our energies beyond time and space. And there's the great cosmic forces of Father Sky, Mother Earth, Mother Sky, Father Earth, Neptune, Saturn, Venus, Mars, Mercury, and all the spaces in between. This is a moment of in between, at the solstice, a threshold, at the change of the season, at the edge. And we are pushing our edges, our boundaries, so that we can crack through into greater levels, into next steps, into new revelations. It's growth, right? The radical roots that break through the earth so that the rest of the plant's root can grow behind it and draw nutrients and sustenance from what was hard ground, right? We're pioneering. So, brave souls, enjoy this process of integration, this moment at the solstice. Enjoy the activation and the priming for the months yet to come, the cycles unfolding. And remember, we are more than we thought ourselves to be. We are light, and we are deep, deep, primordial darkness, married in a beautiful pulsing from something to nothing and back to something and back to nothing. A constant flow of creation and destruction. We are eternal. We are turning eternally. And it can be all seen internally. So take your turn. Don't get sunburned. We're just here to learn and to teach, right? Each creature is a teacher, and we are creatures. We are creators. We are our own creators. And it's a co-creation, right? With many influences. We're influencers and madams. Well, I've been musing, and I hope it's amusing, and I hope it's activating and a blessing for your solstice moving forward. Appreciate you tuning in, anyone that's out there. Peace, and love. And reach out. Welcome. You're welcome on the Roundtable. It's every week, Wednesday, doing this Aquarian Renaissance. And I'm doing it a summit, by the way. Excited to share. The Aquarian Renaissance Indigenous Revival Summit is happening July 7th to the 11th. So in just a few weeks. And it's going to be an amazing gathering of wisdom keepers from various parts of the world, indigenous connection, original creators, and people who have a visionary capacity, people who have the self-knowledge and the ability to express it that we can learn from, to embrace our full empowerment, to become all that we're meant to be, and to be able to communicate from a place of our divinity, from our authenticity, to find respect within ourselves, for ourselves, to give it to others, and to receive it in kind. We are mankind, womankind. May kindness return en masse. That is the heart of the matter. So, welcoming a world of mutual reverence and regenerative relationships. I have, a link that's Arirs Summit on ARIRS. I mean, that's Arirs. So it's Arir Summit. That's the web address. And I can share it in the comments. But it's the Aquarian Renaissance Indigenous Revival. And I welcome you all. It's a free summit. It's 5 days. And I'll be speaking to people who are maybe a little less, maybe a little more, how do I want to say? Eloquent, or I don't know, I'm kind of, let's say, Piscean. I'm here floating with the poetry and the muse. I have some real practical solution bringers. That's what I want to say. Some real practical solution bringers to share with you. 22 of them, I think, counting myself. I'm also a practical solution bringer, an actionist, as I like to say. So look forward for that. Sign up. It's free. Aquarian Renaissance Indigenous Revival Summit, ARIRSUMMIT.com. So it's just the acronym. All right. Lots of love. I'm just so full of glee because I have air conditioning in my office. What a gift on this hot solstice time. Take a deep breath, take a big step. Take a moment to sit and reflect. Write down your inspiration. Express your truth. Release any fears, any blockages keeping you from going there, from doing the thing that you desire, from being the one. You don't have to please everyone, but stay kind while you pursue your heart's true desires. And be open to discover what those are. And follow them. Let them guide you. Trust. These days, we are learning to trust. And it is a great adventure. It is always a great adventure of learning. That's what we're here to do. Learn and love. All right.